So yeah, that first story in the Fantastic Four, so it's in that universe that the Black Panther is introduced. So there's this basic sense of science and this sense of the cosmic that's always being played out through Fantastic Four stories. And so it's there that you get the introduction to the nation of Wakanda as this isolated country that's amazingly technologically advanced, that's been hidden from the world forever. And frankly, Wakanda is constantly being drawn, and in the newest book I have, Cities Imagined, presented as a kind of utopia where nature and industry exist in balance. Because they never had the kinds of wars and strife that characterized humanity for the last 1,000 years, they advanced much more rapidly and built a much more cohesive culture. We see a difference between, say, Thor Ragnarok and the Thor series of Marvel movies and the Lord of the Rings series, where there are people of different ethnicities and backgrounds that are all part of kind of fantasy past or the impossible future. Afrofuturism lets us take music and movies and comics, novels, and leverage all of it to say that we can have a world where the limitations and boundaries that we know don't have to exist. That process for African Americans to articulate a cultural and political agenda that gives them dignity is what you're seeing made manifest in the Black Panther movie, and the response of families and young people, that there are commercials and toys and media experiences that say you're a human being, you have great worth, you can be a genius, you can excel in multiple areas. It is a radical act to showcase the dreams of the African diaspora, that the way the future of humanity as a species, as we transcend our limitations as a species and live on other planets and move to new places and break through dimensional barriers. That's what Afrofuturism really is how do you take the Black aesthetic and reimagine it in an infinite number of ways and contexts that liberate all of humanity from being trapped in the kind of modern paradigms, the ways that everyone is beholden to their religion or their language or their nation. That's the skill that I'm hoping will become more apparent, that more people will be able to decode the kinds of Black aesthetics that have accumulated in the last century as they watch the Black Panther film, but that they'll leave it and then be able to create their own new forms of expression.